Hello, my name is Ahmed. I'm a driving instructor and I'm based in Goodmays. I cover Goodmays, Hornchurch, Wanstead, Chingford and its surroundings area. So in this video, I'm going to help you to build your confidence and to gain a lot of skill and knowledge throughout the driving. Yeah, so I'm going to be demonstrating you and going to do also a positive self-talk all the way along. So I'm going to be saying everything as I'm going along. Now at the moment I am parked up on the left hand side of the road and I'm going to be driving off and I'm going to be joining the road safely. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to start the vehicle. After that I'm going to prepare the vehicle and I'm going to start carrying my observation, doing all the checks, and I feel safe and I'm going to join the road. Now there's a cyclist ahead of me, so I'm going to check my center mirror and I'm going to pass and with caution. So the cyclist went off the road, he decided to go on the pavement. So forward planning, there's a black vehicle that is doing a U-turn, maybe trying to come towards this direction, so they came to stop. Going to check all my three mirrors, going to proceed. Now I'm going to be looking at my left wing mirror, going to move over slightly to the left, going to look over my right, moving over to the right. So the next road coming up, I'm going to be turning right according to the sat nav. Center right, indicate right, and look over to your left as well due to the parked up cars. You don't want to be too close. Now I'm going to proceed to the white vehicle. I'm going to check my left mirror, move over to the left, look into the road, and then turn into the road safely. Now as I'm turning into the new road, I'm going to be looking ahead of me. There's parked up cars on my left. I'm going to be cautious about it. I'm going to check all my mirrors. I'm going to proceed. It's okay. I'm going to check my left mirror. I'm going to move over to the left, going to straighten the car, going to proceed. Checking my right mirror, moving over to the right. Part of that would be change of direction. So the sat nav is telling me to go right at the end of the road. So now after the black car, I'm going to be looking over my left mirror, going to position back to my lane, and I'm going to carry my checks since I'm going to be turning right. Center mirror, right mirror, signal right. There's a 7-seater that's coming through. So what I've just done is I plan ahead. There's a vehicle in front of me, and to my right hand side of the road there's a parked up vehicle. So now I need to be able to enable other road users to come through, so I cannot block them from coming through. So therefore I need to observe and I need to watch out as well. I need to be aware as well, so that I do not block them at all. So it's very important, it's very vital as well. The only important lesson here that you need to be mindful of is you need to always leave a good following distance from the vehicle in front of you. You cannot be too close to the car in front of you. However, keep one thing in mind: if you end up getting too close, you will get marked for following distance, and it doesn't look good when you get marked. Yeah. So now there's two vehicles in front of us. So the first one wants to turn right, wants to emerge right into the main road, and the second vehicle wants to go left, wants to emerge left. So both of them, they need to proceed so that I then can come to the giveaway line and do my checks and then commit into the new road when I feel safe. So yeah, sometimes it can take a bit of time. You just have to be patient, you just have to relax. There's nothing that you can do. Yeah, you just have to do what makes you feel safe. So approaching the junction, look to my right, look to my left, peep and creep, come a bit to the right, check left, check right, and then commit into the new road. So what I've just done now is I emerge right safely. Now I'm going to be building up my speed. So the speed limit on this road is at 30 miles an hour. So I'm going to making sure that I don't hold up traffic and I show the examiner a good confidence, right? And I believe in myself, I can do it. So I'm driving at 25 miles an hour, 26 miles an hour, 27 miles an hour. So at some point the examiner will say to you, when it is safe to do so, could you pull up on the left hand side of the road. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be pulling up on the left hand side of the road. If I do feel safe, if I do find a spot which enables me to pull up, yeah. Now if I can't see anything, I'm going to keep going and I'm going to keep driving. But the moment that the examiner have said that to pull up on the left hand side of the road, there will be plenty of spaces available. So I can see a lovely spot right here where that tree is. Mirror indicate left, reduce your speed, because listen up, the aim is you coming to a stop, so there's no need for you to rush as you coming to a normal stop. So you have to take one thing in mind, to go slowly and to pay attention and to pull up completely safely. Now the examiner then will say to you, drive on when it is safe to do so. Now I'm going to be preparing the vehicle and I'm going to do my observation, but in the meantime, while I am parked up, what I'm doing right now is I'm looking at my interior mirror to see the traffic behind, so to calculate how many vehicles are on the road and how fast they're approaching. So after the blackout, I feel safe, doing all my checks, indicating right and going to join the road safely. Yeah, so I'm gonna be going straight ahead according to the sat-nav. So my light is green, it's okay, I can go, it's my priority. Even though there was a vehicle on my left hand side of the road pulling out, I showed the examiner that I am a confident driver. Checking my left mirror, moving over to the left, there's a black car that is parked up, just be aware of that car. I feel safe, going to check my mirror, going to change my speed. The traffic light is nice and green, I'm going to proceed, going to check on my mirror, going to cover the brake because I'm changing my speed, going to check my mirror again, building up my speed. So here I need to be mindful because I don't want to be blocking the junction. You shouldn't be doing that at all. Now there's an island in the center, so this island here is not an official island. Now it is also important that you as a learner to keep the island clear, and I'll tell you a couple of reasons behind. Number one, you can come across a vulnerable person. As you can see, that lady, she is looking to cross. You can also come across a blind person willing to cross. You can also come across a wheelchair users looking forward, willing to cross on the other side of the pavement. So if you block that little island, they're going to struggle, and there's no need for you to do so. So check all three mirrors and proceed. Now whenever you are driving, always look as far as you can, so that way you can plan ahead. So check left mirror, come over to the left, look ahead, see if there's any space, check all three mirrors. Here there's a space for one car, and I'm good to take up that space. Now there's a parked up vehicle that has parked up very awkward. He parked half on the pavement and half on the road, so he should have put himself completely on the pavement, but he didn't. So you just have to be aware of it, and you need to find alternative to as how to pass him safely on the right. So all cars in front of me have slightly moved over to the right. However, there are two lanes. Now as soon as you are able to come back to your lane, make sure to look at your mirrors and come over to your lane and then proceed. Yeah, at the moment the traffic light is red, and we just have to be anticipating the traffic light for it to change to green. So this is part of Good Maze test route as well. Now he decided to go onto the pavement, check all three mirrors, and I'm just about to come back to my lane after checking the left wing mirror, and I can proceed. It's green, it's okay, I can go. And here gradually I'm going to build up my speed. then every 5-10 seconds try to look at your interior mirror. Yeah, it's very important, so that you can be aware of what's happening behind you. So we're going around a bend. There's a van in front of me, so it's my right of way. It's okay, I can go. I'm coming across a junction and then an immediate zebra crossing. Check your center mirror, scan right, scan left, looks all safe, and I'm good to proceed. Now there's a cyclist here which I'm going to be overtaking him safely if I do feel safely. Not yet, because there's a junction, a car just pulled out, and then there's a van that's coming through. I'm gonna rather hold back because I don't feel safe. So check all 3 mirrors and cover the brake. Changing of speed, check all 3 mirrors and maintain your speed. Check all 3 mirrors, changing of speed. You're perhaps going to hear me saying a lot of times, check your mirrors, changing speed. So it is very important that every time that you're slowing down, you have to check those mirrors, yeah? And you have to understand the importance of looking at those mirrors. It's for your own safety. Now the traffic light is nice and green. Now the road ahead of us is slightly going to turn out to be a bend, so just follow it around. There's a parked up van to my right. Just be aware of that van, because there's other road users that are going to be using slightly our path. So check your center left mirror, make a little bit of room for them so that they can get through swift. Yeah, and then after that, perhaps if you can, move over back to the right, check your center right mirror and slightly move over to the right. So I'm going to be turning right at the mini roundabout. So there's a mini roundabout and there's a signboard that I can see. On the approach, make sure that you give way to your immediate right. So make sure that you leave a good following distance, yeah? Now look to the right, looks all safe, check all 3 mirrors and proceed as it is safe for us to do so. Now I'm going to be turning left and the sat-nav will tell me to take the 3rd exit towards Newbury Park. There's a zebra crossing, check your center mirror, cover the brake and go round and come at the giveaway. Look to your right and proceed if you feel safe. Now move over to the 2nd lane and that will take us to Newbury Park. Build up your speed, show some confidence. Yeah, so coming up, I can see the road marking, I can see the road sign, center mirror, right mirror, signal right. Check all your 3 mirrors, cover the brake, slow down, approach the approach the roundabout, look over to the right and find a safe gap. There are blockers. I'm good to go. Checking all my mirrors, entering on the inner lane, going around, look at the broken white line so that we can move away from the curb. 1st exit, 2nd exit, center mirror, left mirror, indicate left, come over to the outer lane and exit safely. Once you are and enter the new road, cancel the signal, check all 3 mirrors and build up your speed gradually. Now the sat-nav is telling me to follow the sign to Newbury Park, which is the 2nd exit coming up. So check your center mirror, right mirror, signal right, cover the brake, look at your center mirror, look to your immediate right as this is an open junction. Good to proceed and slow down your speed here. Center mirror, left mirror, indicate left and take the exit. Now cancel the signal, check all 3 mirrors and build up your speed. Now there is a bus ahead of us and the bus has parked up at a bus stop. So from here onwards we just have to anticipate and see if there's enough room for us to overtake the bus safely. It doesn't look like it, so the bus is and has signaled and we're just going to stay behind the bus and check all 3 mirrors and good to proceed. The vehicle in front of me is about to turn left and we are going to be going ahead. So I'm going to be pulling up on the left hand side of the road where it's safe to do so. Now as I'm driving, I'm going to be looking ahead. I can see a beautiful spot, so I'm going to be pulling up the right there just before the lamppost. Center mirror, left mirror, signal left. I'm just letting other road users know that I'm about to pull up safely, so they can overtake me on my right hand side, and I'm feeling it safe. And this is the spot that I wanted to come to. Now I'm just going to cancel the sat nav, so from here onwards I'm just going to be talking through. I'm going to be role playing as if like I'm the examiner, and I'm just going to say to myself, say take the next road on your right, take the next road on your left, and so on. Yeah, and perhaps we're going to be doing one of the maneuvers and perhaps one of the emergency stop. And yeah, so I'm going to be preparing the car, releasing the handbrake, looking at my interior mirror. So there's a bit of traffic, there's a bin man, and there's a couple of cars behind the bin man, so perhaps I'm able to go after the BMW. Yeah, now yeah, that looks excellent. So starting my blind spot check, 1, 2, 3, feeling all safe and good to join the road. Check all 3 mirrors and good to proceed. Now I'm using slightly the hatch marking, so came back again, back to my lane. There's a pedestrian that is standing at the door, so I'm going to be passing him with cautious, and I feel safe. Yeah, so going to proceed. Traffic lights nice and green. Going to be using the left as well as the right lane. So now I'm also entering the oncoming path. I can, because due to the parked up cars. Going to proceed, check all 3 mirrors. So on this occasion I would like you to pull up on the left hand side of the road. Do not worry about the single yellow, and do not worry about the cycle lane. Center mirror, left mirror, signal left, move over to the left and pull up nice and slowly and gentle. Yeah, now I came to a full stop, going to secure the car, going to cancel the signal, and going to take a break and wait for the examiner's instruction. Now from here onwards, the examiner will then say, okay, drive on when it's safe to do so. So when he says that, that is the moment you need to prepare yourself and try to take off. Yeah, now going to prepare myself, going to do my blind spot checks. All good, feeling safe, going to join the road safely. Yeah, that's all you have to show the examiner, that you can join the road safely. Center mirror, left mirror, move over to the left. So I'm gonna be going ahead. So there's a cycle lane, check your left mirror, move over to completely back to your lane. The fact that I looked at that left wing mirror was just to anticipate for any cyclist. Now the bus is parked up at a bus stop. He's picking up passenger, dropping off passenger. I can check my center right mirror, use the hedge marking, and make a progress. Yes, check your center mirror, left wing mirror, come over back to your lane. Now the traffic light ahead of us, it's red, so I'm gonna come to a stop. Let's check all 3 mirrors and prepare to come to a stop, and make sure that you can see the tire and the tarmac. So the test is very easy, it's not even that hard. So you just have to be positive, you just have to be confident, and you just have to believe in yourself. Yeah, so, and just stay relaxed, stay calm, and believe in yourself. Check all 3 mirrors and proceed. You worked hard and you're almost there. Now the traffic light is green for some times, looks okay. I'm going to proceed, it's all right. Now the next road coming up, I'm going to be turning right. So now there is already a vehicle in that gap, that road marking. So what I need to do from here is I need to anticipate, check my center right mirror, and then start going in from the yellow box junction onwards over to the left, and position completely into my lane. Line the mirror in the center of the road which I'm turning, look into the road, no pedestrians, all safe, and turn into the road safely. Now I'm gonna be going ahead. Now there's a signboard that is telling me give way to oncoming vehicles. So check your center right mirror, and the vehicle is far away. Center mirror, left mirror, come over to the left. Now this sign here, we have priority over the oncoming traffic. Yeah, we're good to go. Check your center mirror, all mirrors for building up your speed. The speed limit is 30 miles an hour. Coming across a bridge, and road mark is telling us slow. Check your center mirror, and let's slow down because I can see and anticipate a bus. So take the next road on your left. Center mirror, left mirror, indicate left. Looking into the road, looks all safe. There's no pedestrian at all, and turn into the road safely. Now I'm going to be turning right. Next road coming up. Center mirror, right mirror, signal right. Center mirror, left mirror, move over back to your lane and draw a line in the middle. So that's the only way you can identify and tell that this is your lane. Look into the road and turn into the road safely. Now what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to be pulling up on the left hand side of the road. On this occasion I'm not going to worry about the signal yellow, so it should be fine because it's a raised curb. Going to come up to a full stop and going to secure the car and going to take a bit of a break. You can have a water, you can open a window, and etc. So now I'm gonna carry the parallel parking exercise. Yeah, so going to prepare the car, going to do my checks all around, going to signal and going to parallel my car next to this Audi. Yeah, and as soon as I parallel next to the Audi, I indicate left. Now I'm going to prepare the car, going to do my observation, going to reverse back until I come across the tire, and then from here going to do my checks again all around. I'm going to turn full lock to the left, going to look all around again as I'm going, and going to look at the small mirror, which is the convex mirror, going to make sure that that mirror disappears the road completely, and going to do a full lock to the right as I'm going back. Yeah, a lot of students, what they like to do is they like to dry steer, so the car is nice and straight. I'm going to steer one time to the left to straighten the car, and going to do all my checks, and going to reverse nicely and leave about 2 cars length from the parked up vehicle. Look ahead, look left, look behind, all around. Yeah, so that will be about 2 cars length. Going to secure the car and brake up. Now I have completed the exercise, so I'm going to be driving off from a parked up position straight ahead. Yeah, going to prepare the car, going to release the handbrake, going to carry my observation for safe, going to join the road safely. There's a crossroads coming up. According to the signboard, there's this hump ahead of me. After the silver car, I'm gonna come back to my lanes. Mirror, move over to your lane. So the blue vehicle have looked to the right and has responded that I was approaching, and he came to a full stop. However, he did come out too much. So as when you're on the road, just anticipate. The best part here it was the fact that I've seen the crossroad sign. Now at the end of the road, we're gonna be going straight across. So it's a staggered junction. It's a very common, especially part of the route. So I'm gonna be coming over back to my lane, check mirror, and so there's a obstruction right now. So now there's a vehicle in front of me as well, so he was before me, so most likely he's gonna proceed and he's gonna go before me. However, I'm also going to carry and do my checks. So now what I need to do from this position, I need to be confident enough to edge a little bit forward. So I don't want to make anyone change their positioning on the road, and I don't want to slow anyone down as well. So just keep observing, look right, look left, look right, look left, and look ahead as well, because this pillar is obstructing my view. Looks all safe, so I can commit here. Beautiful. So now I felt safe, that's why I've committed. So when you at that position, always be mindful, keep looking, and also move around, move your head, because this pillar literally does obstruct your view as well. After the white car, I'm going to look at my mirror and going to move over to the left. Now this new speed limit on this road is 30 miles an hour, yeah, according to the signboard. Now there's several mini roundabouts coming up. So the first mini roundabout, check your center mirror, roll the car, look to your right, check all 3 mirrors and proceed. Now next mini roundabout, you gotta do the same. Check your center mirror, cover the brake, and look to the right, and there are 2 motorbikes. So I'm gonna go after them because they indicated right and good to go. Yeah. Now there is another mini roundabout coming up. I'm gonna be going ahead, so center mirror, cover the brake, look over to the right, all safe, check all 3 mirrors and proceed. Now the next mini roundabout coming up, I'm going to be turning right, so center mirror, right mirror, signal right, and now cover the brake, look to the road and turn, and treat this mini roundabout as a junction. Yeah, you don't need to go all the way around, and do not make it difficult for yourself, as it's a close junction. Yeah. Now there is a meeting situation that's going to happen, so I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I'm going to check my mirrors. Okay, I was about to slow down and wait for him, but he decided to come to, well, he decides to let me come through. It's all right. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to be pulling up on the left hand side of the road where there is safe to do. So center mirror, left mirror, indicate left, and I can see a safe, beautiful spot that I can pull into, which I'm heading, aiming, coming to a stop. That's it. Going to secure the car. Now the examiner then can also ask me the emergency to stop, so which I'm going to do. I will pretend to be the examiner. I will say stop, and I will come to a stop immediately. So I'm going to show you the correct way of coming to a stop, and I'm also going to tell you guys the common mistakes that students do when coming to a stop. Now there's a vehicle that's about to approach me on my right, so I have to wait. Perhaps after this car I can get myself ready. So going to carry the observation. All good. Going to join the road. Going to check one more time. That's it. I feel safe. So drive. Stop! So secure the car, handbrake up, and wait for the examiner's instruction. So the examiner then will say to you, I'm not going to ask you again, drive on when it's safe to do so and follow the road ahead. At the end of the road, turn left. So this is the moment that you need to prepare the car. You need to be doing your observation. You need to be moving off safely. Now I didn't move Why? Because there was a vehicle that was approaching, that was coming through. So now I'm going to get myself ready safely so that I can join the road. So a lot of students, what they do is, as soon as they stop, they rush themselves by doing the observation and then realizing the car isn't prepared at all, and then they start preparing and then they start taking off. So that's the incorrect way. Yeah, just watch me, and this is the way you need to be doing it. Yeah, prepare the car, do your observation, and then join the road as you feel safe. Yeah, take your time, it's okay, you can do it. Now, perhaps if I didn't hear the examiner after I came to full stop based on the instruction that he gave me to go left, I will ask him kindly to repeat. Now, he then will repeat and will say exactly what he said previously. So I'm going to anticipate, feeling safe, gonna proceed. It's okay, I can go. Going to pass these two vehicles with cautious because I don't want to be too close to the parked up car. Going to check my right mirror and going to do my mirroring signal. Yeah, going to come over to the left, and yeah, coming over to the giveaway marking, going to look. So it's not safe, I'm going to wait. So the bus was going around from the parked up vehicle. Going to look, feeling safe, going to commit, going to go into the road. Now all three mirrors and going to proceed. And here I'm going to be building up my speed. So there's a vehicle that's about to stick out, so I'm going to come to a stop because he is a reckless driver and he wanted to commit, which is unsafe. Yeah, whatever he did, but you must be aware and you need to respond. So judgment, pedestrian, check all mirrors and cover the brake and stop. Because why? She is in my path. So once she's off the road, I'm going to proceed. So now she entered into the second side of the road, yeah, lane. Now there's a zebra crossing ahead, so there's an island which is a 2 crossings. Check center mirror and scan on both sides. All good, and proceed. So what I meant by both sides is the left pavement and the island. So check all 3 mirrors, cover the brake as the vehicle is still in our path and he's off. Check all mirrors and proceed with cautious. Left mirror, because the road is not straight, it's a bit changing a bit of two course and directions. Check right mirror and proceed. And here I've got to be confident enough to build up my speed. Now when I get to the traffic lights, I'm going to be turning right. So center mirror, right mirror, indicate right. Now ahead of me the light is green for some time, so I am able to take up my position safely. Looking ahead, black car is far away, looking into the road and good to go. Now into the near road, check all 3 mirrors. There's a parked up car in front of me, want to pass him safely. Center mirror, right mirror, move over to the right. Center mirror, left mirror, it's okay. Move forward back to the left. So be confident. Yeah, coming out to the zebra crossing, slow down, look to the left, look right, all safe, and proceed with cautious. So now I'm gonna be turning right, second road coming up. So that's the test center road. You need to be mindful. So a lot of students, they seem to rush into the first hedge marking, slow down, pass the yellow box junction, the road to your left, center mirror, right mirror, and use once you're about 2 cars away from the road itself, and then drive into the hedge marking and position correctly as well, so the traffic to my left can pass swift. Yeah, so they don't have to wait behind me. Now I'm going to look into the road and I'm going to be turning into the road safely, even though there's a parked up car right at the beginning of the road. So I'm going to check my mirror, going to make a progress and